is happening, everyone? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Having a conversation with a seller actually last week, and it was brought up to me that, he had a house for sale. He's getting a lot of calls from potential people that literally are not pre-approved, haven't done their due diligence to see what they qualify for, and are asking to see his property. Now, he has a commercial property, it's not a residential property, but it just kind of spurned on me that this happens more times than not. I want to encourage you, if you're thinking about buying a house in the next 3, 6, 9 months, even in the next 12 months, it would behoove you, regardless of how far out it is, that you would do your due diligence to go ahead and get pre-approved for a home loan. And it doesn't take a lot of time, and it doesn't drop your credit score like everybody says it does, that you hear on the media and those types of things. When we pull credit, it does not drop your score. There's not that much weight on inquiries like a lot of people are putting on. Do not let that be a hindrance for you to sit on the sidelines is, I don't want my credit pulled. When we pull your credit and then you bring us some documentation such as driver's license, 2 months bank statements, pay stubs and W-2s, income documents, tax returns, things like that, whatever we need, we can go ahead and get you pre-underwritten. That's what a pre-approval is, where we're literally running findings to see what you qualify for, so that when you get the golden ticket, what I call the pre-approval letter, you can actually have a conversation with your agent and with the listing agent about making a viable offer and not potentially losing out on it because you haven't done your due diligence. You can't get the cart before the horse. Go ahead and do what you have to do to get pre-approved so you don't miss out on that opportunity. As we go into the spring season, it's going to start heating up. The market's already starting to heat up. I've already started to see more activity really this year than I saw this time last year. And so it's going to start heating up as we get into the spring. It's so vitally important that you do the necessary thing to get pre-approved. Don't sit on the sidelines. Start looking at properties, get emotionally tied to that property, and then not have your ducks in a row, especially when it doesn't take much time at all. You can reach out to me, you can reach out to other lenders to go ahead and get that process going, but save yourself some heartache, save yourself from being let down or disappointed, and go ahead and get your pre-approval in place so that you don't have to worry about missing out on that house. Because I'm telling you right now, as properties become available, if it's priced right, if the house is in a good area, it's gonna go. It's gonna go quickly. We don't have many listings, inventory is low, the demand is still high, even with rates. They've come down a little bit. They've come off their peak in October. They were in the low 8s. Now they're down. At the end of the day, even with them not being where they were over 2 years ago in the 3s, there's still a demand for properties, and with low listings, low opportunities, there's still a war there. So you might as well get your ducks in a row, know exactly what loan program you qualify for, know what your budget is. That's another key thing. A lot of people say, I want to know what I can get pre-approved up to. Okay, well, that's fine. We'd love to tell you that, but what are you prepared for as far as a payment? Because I think a lot of people go, yeah, tell me what my max is. And then we tell them, hey, you're qualified for, $300,000. And then we tell them what the payment is. And they go, oh no, I would never have a payment that high. So knowing what your max is isn't necessarily beneficial, because at the end of the day, we want to determine what is your budget, what is the monthly payment you're comfortable making, and then we can begin to start curtailing and building a plan around that, because we're going to consult you obviously from that perspective and fit you in what is going to be best for you, what your objective is. Make sure that when you're working with a lender that they're asking you the proper questions so that your needs can be met. It's not just about getting you into a loan, but what's going to be the best fit for your family. So I encourage you, please do not sit on the sidelines and say, I'll get pre-approved after I find the property. Get pre-approved, get the necessary paperwork in, reach out to us. We'll be glad to take care of that for you. It's a very short process. We can literally get you pre-approved in an hour or two in the same day, get that pre-approval letter in your hand. So that way, when you're out looking and you're out talking to a real estate agent, you have that pre-approval letter and you know your budget, you know exactly what you can afford, you know what money you're gonna need to put down, if any, and you can move forward confidently in purchasing a property. Just wanted to remind you that as we get ready to get heated up here into the spring season, take the time to get pre-approved, save time for your real estate agents, for yourself, for the listing agent, for the sellers on the other end. We don't want to waste people's time. Time is of the essence and valuable. Take the few minutes that it takes before you ever start a conversation to go ahead and get pre-approved first. Then you can begin to start talking to your buying agent. If you have an agent, if you don't, we'll connect you with some good agents out there. Now you can start having that dialogue around buying a property. You've done the due diligence, you've had your lender do the due diligence and get you in alignment to go ahead and know exactly what your budget is, what you can afford, so you can start having those meaningful conversations with some serious offers and houses that you obviously like and want to go ahead and pull the trigger on. Hope that's been helpful to you. Again, I encourage you to do it. So when these houses do become available and you find that property, you can immediately go, I want to make an offer on this property. I want to go see this property so I can make an offer. And you've got all your ducks in a row to make that happen. So that being said, bye for now.